What is up, boys? Happy Wednesday. Government's not working, but we're here. That's how we work, kids. When the government doesn't do, we do. And we do it a lot. Sometimes too much. Ken, are you head of NOAA? Because, are you going to be the guy having to tell us whether or not we're going to get hurricanes and stuff?
No way, dude. I'm getting paid.
Okay. Well, but they have to slide somebody in there for now.
Yeah, let's see what's going on with that, in fact.
Nothing.
Let me see if there's anything. It says no weather today.
Okay, there you go then. There you go. See, look at that, kids. Huh? How awesome is that? It was not a shock. And let me tell you how this is going to affect you. Probably not a lot. Maybe a few of you out there. I think there's, 34,000 Tennesseans that work for the federal government in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how many of them are going to be furloughed or have to go to work without getting paid, but you will get paid. So that will happen. That will happen. So here we are. And, the fact that Kristen tried to say a bad word and see if we got away with it, the FCC, oh, man.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks indeed.
Guys, don't make me hit the dump button.
Not the fiddlesticks. I'm just, it's like they're holding a briefing. Nobody came to work because nobody wants to get anything done. And we've kind of held some straw polls. And so far, it's the other side's fault. So as soon as the next straw poll comes in and they blames it on us, then we'll all sit down and talk.
So the last government shutdown in 2019 lasted 34 days.
I think that was the longest ever, right?
Yeah, that was the longest ever. So by 34 days, I think both parties should know which one is losing in the eyes of the American public.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll go 34 days. And the funny thing is, if there's anything funny about this, is what you voted for several months ago, you won't vote for now because, and I think there was several times where Chuck Schumer wanted to cave. But,
and remember, he did.
Yeah, but he really wants to cave on this because...
And if he does...
he's already done. I mean, look, dude, the writing's on the wall. If AOC runs, you're done.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, they wanted to pass, I think it was a 7 to 10 day continuing resolution. That was their thing. And then we'll talk about it. What's going to change in 10 days?
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing. Nothing's going to change. You should have passed a budget. That's what you're supposed to do.
Doesn't affect them, though, Brother Chad.
No, it doesn't. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. It's like anything else in life. How does this affect me? Well, it really doesn't. Well, then I don't care. And once it affects them and they get those things where they're like, our internal polling says we are in serious trouble, then you'll see movement. And right now, both sides are pointing at each other and saying it's their fault. No, it's their fault. No, it's their fault. So, I just, the frustrating thing is here we are. You guys need to act like adults. Do your damn jobs. Okay?
You're asking a bit much. Then.
I know. I mean, I'm asking a lot. But the job is you're going to have to give and nobody's got that huge number where they can get anything done. So there's give and take. There is. And here's the other thing. Don't go too long where people go, you know what, we really don't need you guys in a full-time capacity. Everything seems to be working just fine. So I'm just happy it's One Hit Wonder Wednesday.
Yeah, me too, man.
It was so funny. Dan's all sitting there. I go, hey, what'd you talk about today? He goes, hey, today's Wednesday, right? And I said, yeah. He goes, oh, yeah, Glass Tiger. You got to do Glass Tiger, Chad. Don't forget me when I'm gone.
I forgot about Glass Tiger.
I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
That little fella as a singer.
Yeah, little fella. And who was that written by?
I can't remember.
That was Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams has to write every song from every Canadian ever. That is the rule.
Not Geddy Lee.
That is the rule. Yeah, but he was pre-Bryan Adams.
Well, that's true.
He was pre. So, there is BA and AA. Before Bryan, after. Before Adams, after Adams.
Glass Tiger, yeah. Let's say that.
Don't forget me when I'm gone.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm thinking of another one. Never mind. I'm thinking of another one. I got to look him up.
Oh, goodness me. So, yeah, it was very And I'm like, yeah, we got some good ones today. And that one yesterday that everybody kept saying, I actually went and listened to it today. My wife's like, I love that song. I'm like, I've never heard the Dead Skunk song.
Actually, dude, Glass Tiger's a 2-hit wonder. They're a 2-hit wonder.
No.
Yeah.
Two Canadian hits count as one top 100 Billboard hit.
Yeah.
It's like Canadian dollars.
All right, I agree with that. I'll agree with that rule.
All right. So, yeah, we've got some good ones today. I got a good one. Bell's got a good one.
Brother Bilal, man, he's always got good ones.
Always. So I went down to the, what'd you get? What, Bell, you going to say something? You look like you were really excited.
I was just going to say that, it's when you got when you have the musical history that I do, it's kind of expansive beyond the point where I got to go deep sometimes.
All kidding aside, we joke around. Bell's musical knowledge is ridiculous. It's like yesterday we were talking about whatever that guy's name was, Loudon. You're like, oh yeah, I worked his kid's album, Rufus. And I'm like, oh yeah. So you got real, But yet you never got to work with old ABBA, no matter how hard you tried.
That would have probably just been a disappointment in some form or fashion. Better to enjoy from a distance.
Really? You think that'd have been a disappointment?
Well, when I was really into Motley Crue, I got to meet them, and that turned out to
Motley
be a
Crue and ABBA are not the same thing.
No, but it's
right. Like that, that is not like I expect. If you meet Motley Crue, especially when you were working records, if they weren't a disappointment because they were out of control, that would have been something.
Yeah, just that, as the saying goes, never meet your heroes.
No. Were they mean to you?
It was just the whole attitude of we don't care.
Yeah, they definitely had that attitude.
That sucks. Well, we got a cool one-hit wonders. Trust me, everybody in our one-hit wonders would love for somebody to work one of their albums. Although the one I chose today, that dude's pretty famous, so it was a one-hit wonder, but it was massive, and he's actually had another hit. But in the group that he was in, he only had one hit with this one, so it'll be fun today. We'll talk a lot about the government. Here's the thing about the government shutdown, and I joke because I got that little opening and stuff. It's not that I don't care. It's just that they do this all the time. It's the boy who cried wolf. Do you know how many times that I've had to they talk about it all day, and this is like, old-time radio. That's all they talk. Government funding, government. And then what ends up happening? At 11:25 or 2:30 in the morning, they get stuff done. And by the way, there's a good pizza place that's by there, and they have this where you can go and see when they're really going to work late, when they know, okay, we got to get something done. And when stuff's going down, it's how many pizzas are ordered in these certain places. To the moment, you can find out when stuff's really going down.
We got to get those phone numbers, dude.
Yeah. So because, they'll, like the Pentagon's one of those things. If they're delivering 75 or 100 pizzas to the Pentagon, something's going down. And it's the same thing when it comes to Congress. So we shall see what it's like. But it's going to be, there's not a lot there. There just isn't. They'll get something done. And look, if I'm the Democrats, I hold as strong as I possibly can because you don't really have a choice at this moment in time because your people expect you to do something. They're looking there and they're saying, Trump, love him, hate him, whatever it is, he's getting a lot of his agenda done and he's doing it at the expense of you, and you guys are fumbling the ball everywhere. And so you better do something to fight back. And they're disgruntled because they have no leader. They have no leader. It is hilarious how bad they are. There was years where everybody's like, well, who's on whose bench? Whose bench is deep? Their bench is awful. Their best two people that make any noise, AOC and Zoran Mondani, the next mayor of New York. He was on The View today.
That's right, he was.
Yeah, how about apples? And are those apples? Congratulations.
I didn't see it. I didn't see what he said, but I bet you those ladies liked him.
It was probably, I don't know, it was probably stuff about Trump and who knows what, whatever. Do you hate Trump like we do? Except it sounded like this. Because that's what it sounds like. Tell me more, Joy. Oh, Chad, that's not very nice. One hit wonder. Somebody saw Glass Tiger at grad night at Disney World.
All right.
I want to say they actually, I think remember Power Station?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I think they opened the Power Station tour.
Oh, really?
When they did that tour. I'm almost positive.
Want to get me not. Robert Palmer?
Yeah, but it was Michael DeBar that did the tour because Robert didn't want to do the tour.
Didn't want to do the tour. He just wants to be in a supergroup. He doesn't
Right.
want to actually tour with the supergroup.
He didn't tour with them?
No, Michael DeBar did the whole thing.
Oh, man.
Man. Glass Tiger at grad night. How awesome is that? It's 87, right? You got your Hirachis on. Your pants are rolled up. You got a cool V-neck sweater on. You drove your lowered truck with your girlfriend's name on the side. You're going to see Glass Tiger at grad night. What? Disney, baby!
And I think the lead singer wore Spanx.
Were they invented then?
They look like Spanx in that one video.
Oh, Spanx.
Hey, it looks like he's got a lot of makeup on, too. But it's not tough makeup.
It's not. There's makeup and then there's tough makeup. You know.
Like there's Motley Crue makeup.
Yeah. And then there's rouge.
Yeah.
Right? There's rouge. I got a little rouge on. What do you guys think of this? A little blush. That's today when we were filming. So we were filming and they put this thing on and Dan's all, they're like, oh, they're trying to get it right. Dan's all, my head's, it's the light's coming off my head, right? Because it was totally
Dan's always worried about that.
Yeah, he is. I'm like, dude, you look fine, man.
Did they powder his head?
No, but he was saying when they first brought in the cameras, he was worried he was gonna have to powder his head every day. He goes, do you have that problem? I'm like, no, I don't. No, I said, yeah, every bald guy does. It depends what the lighting is.
Oh, I mean, my head's shining right now.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. You know, but it feels like it was extra glowy, like it was Rudolph's nose. So, but man, the work
he's so neurotic anyway.
Yeah.
It could be fine, and he'd be like, "This is awful."
You ever just say something to him that's gonna just eat at him forever?
Yes.
Yeah, all the time.
I used to do that regularly.
Yeah,
when I produced the show.
Yeah, I'm like, man, are you sure that was the take you want to go with? No, I mean, look, it's you, it's not me. And the whole time he's like, do you think we should go back and do it again?
Yeah, Brother Dan coined the phrase "shankalicious" because he used to always ask, "Did I shank that?"
Yeah.
He asked me one time if I had ever had a one night stand. This was on air.
Yeah.
And I said, "Of course I have." And he's like, "So, do you just meet the girls and you take them back to your place?" I went, "No, Dan. There's restrooms in the club."
Yeah. Goodness
And
me.
I thought he was going to have a heart attack and die right there on the mic.
Oh my Lord. Well, I mean, they were taking, film of us and we were working, we went into the kitchen and it's all they're filming us putting stuff onto the plates.
Yeah.
First plate, Dan messed the whole thing up.
Shankalicious?
I go, Dan, you screwed it up. He goes, oh my God, I did. I said, you're right. You have one job. No, it was fun though. I mean, the people there are nice and they're doing the Lord's work, by the way. It is.
I love the Nashville Rescue Mission, man.
The stuff that those people do, knowing full well that for every one or two people that you get through, the fight of trying to get other people healthy and through there, and it is so tough. And, we got to see so many things today behind the scenes that we normally don't see because we go there and stuff. And this was it was amazing. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. A bunch of stuff to get to today. It is One Hit Wonder Wednesday. Oh, my God. Speaking of that, it's not a hit. But I have a song for you guys that is going to make your day, especially you, Ken. This is going to make your day. We'll do that straight ahead. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. Happy birthday, Dire Wolves.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's done by the people at Colossal.
Oh, my.
I feel like I should be in a Karate Kid movie. Not the good one, the one with Hilary Swank.
That is, that's just awful.
It is. Oh, the videos even. They spend all their money on bringing things back to life. I'm telling you guys that now.
A Karate Kid movie.
Oh, yeah.
That song would be.
It would
That'd
be.
be perfect for it.
Oh, God. What's that guy's name? Was it Rodriguez or the guy that sang You're the best around. Nothing's ever
Yeah,
gonna
that's
let
exactly
me down.
what it reminds me of.
Oh, happy birthday, direwolves. They turned a whopping 1 today. Oh, my Lord. That is spectacular. Happy birthday, direwolves.
I wonder how big they are.
They are huge. So if you go on
I gotta look
their
at 'em.
YouTube, Colossal Bio, whatever it is, they are massive. You don't realize it till they stand next to other animals. You're like, oh, well, that's huge. That's a different world.
Well, regular wolves are pretty big. Are
Yeah.
they bigger than that?
But this is, you could just tell how massive they are. And so they're big. So they turned 1. But when I saw that, I'm like, there's nothing. That was Karate Kid, right? That was Karate Kid 5.
That was definitely Karate Kid worthy. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was Karate Kid 5. And like Mr. Miyagi takes in, Hilary Swank or whatever her name was. Remember that?
Mr. Miyagi's ghost.
You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna let me down. I feel like I should be training. I should be running with the direwolves and teaching them how to hunt.
It sounded like Dirk Diggler and Reed Rothschild.
Oh, Reed Rothschild. Dirk Diggler.
It's a couple beats shy of Over the Top by Sammy Hagar.
Yes.
God, Over the Top. He did Over the Top. That was that arm wrestling movie, right?
Yeah, it's arm wrestling.
And the song was the best thing about the movie.
Yeah, that was spectacular. That was awesome.
Yeah, as a truck driver, it went around arm wrestling people.
As you do. Oh, my Lord. So what I say, you got to look at the video. So, yeah, if you go to Colossal, their YouTube, they have updates with all the animals, what's going on. But in the video, there's the dire wolves, and they are beast. They're white, and they're massive. It looks like that thing that we always joke about on Never Ending Story that we know is a dragon, okay? But it looks like a giant white dog. I don't want to hear about it. Got yelled at.
Doggin.
It's a doggin. It's a doggin. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have White Girl Wednesday. I will tell you this. She outdid herself today in a way where in the middle of my show, I had to put the mic down and clap.
She went to Brown.
She did. She did. She went to Brown.
But she's not brown.
She's not. No, and she lets everybody know that. Today she's going to teach us about how not to be racist to Asians. How not to be a white savior.
Wait a minute. I thought she said that it's impossible for white people to not be racist.
Yeah, but how we can be less racist to them.
Okay.
Right? Because we do it in a backhanded way.
Well, and she's struggling with being racist because she blames herself for not being brown.
Yes. Oh, so much. So we got racism myths, black suffering, the halftime show, white ally, white men are very dangerous, and whites can't experience racism. These are just a few of the amazing things that she's got for us today. Oh, kids, it's going to be a party. Coming up next, it's that time of the day. On the Wednesday, where we break it out, the One-Hit Wonder Wednesday. We got a one-hit wonders all over the place. I took several of your suggestions. Some of them, a couple of them we did before, but this one, somebody's hit me up 50 times with this one. Several people have, and I said, all right, I'm going to do it. And I did. So wait till you hear it. That's all straight ahead. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 997. That's right. White men, you're the worst.
Did anybody call Brown and try to get her diploma revoked?
No.
Oh, we got to try that.
That'd be racist.
That would be racist. I like how she won't even say black people. Like, she won't even say people of color. POCs. POC, if you want to know what POC is. So
Tupac?
No. BIPOC and POC. So POC is people of color. BIPOC is black indigenous people of color. Of which nobody but mostly white liberals use that. Like Latinx. Say that to somebody who's from Mexico.
They'll look at you like you're an
Like,
idiot.
what the hell are you talking about? What's Latinx? Is that like is that the Mexican version of X-Men? What's up, SA? Oh, I saw that guy in Suicide Squad. He was awesome. So the guy the fireball guy, I forget his name because I don't know anything about.
I never saw Suicide.
You never saw Suicide Squad?
No.
You're a nerd.
No interest in it.
You're a nerd.
Most of the DC movies suck.
Yeah, they do. It's always weird. Whenever I watch the Marvel, I'm like, oh, it feels like this was made for, a movie theater. And then you watch DC and you're like, this feels like it should have been on a Saturday mornings. It was just above Sid and Marty Krofft.
Just barely above.
Just barely above Sigmund the Sea Monster. Oh, my Lord. So, white guys, you scare her. Stop trying to get her fired because we love her stuff.
Don't bring violence into her world.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Telling you guys that.
She went to Brown.
She did go to Brown. Well, you know what? If you go to Brown, it's funny. Brown is one of those ones like Penn. But really, Brown, nobody talks about Brown.
She got a scholarship to White, but she turned it down to go pay
because of racism.
Yeah. She had to go to Brown.
She didn't want to be involved with race. You are so right. You are so absolutely right. She did not want to do that. All right, coming up, hour number 2 of the program. We may or may not talk about the shutdown. I haven't decided yet. Not really bothered by it. We'll talk a little bit about Memphis. What's going on in Memphis? A bunch of other goodies to get to as well. Reach out to us across all of our social media. You can hit me up at Chad Benson Show, but like and subscribe to everything. Tell all your friends as well, and make sure you hit that like button. This is the Chad Benson Show.